Hey guys, it's me, Kate again. Um, two videos were supposed to come out last week, but I couldn't film them considering I'm not at home since Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Uh, well, take this off considering I'm filming on my laptop, so um reflection. Um, so I couldn't film. I technically could considering this table that my laptop is on is class one, so I could technically film through video through it, but it would take a lot of time for me to set up. I actually tried to film it at home one day, well, I was still in school, but I couldn't arrange stuff to stand at that particular moment. So this video will be my wrap up. I don't currently have any of the books that I read in December with me, but I don't have my bullet journal, so I'll just read from it what I actually read. Okay, and vocabulary prompts that I read them from. For hopefully this is in correct order. I think if you follow me on, if you're friends with me on Goodreads, you know the order. Considering I was actually tracking my progress for once, and you know that I haven't read a page since like mid-December, mid to late December. So the first book that I read in December was A Pinch of Magic by Michelle Harrison, which is about three sisters who are cursed to stay on the island. And if they go, they'll die until the next either sunrise or sunset. I'm not completely sure. I read it a month ago, so I'm not sure about the details. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I think it got to my favorite books of the year list. Um, it's middle grades and it's really interesting. Then I read Vengeful by Schwab, which is a sequel to Vicious. It's about these two characters, and Vicious is about two characters, Victor and Eli, who were best friends in university, but now 10 years later, they're mortal enemies and they're extraordinaries, which is like superheroes and supervillains in this world. They have superpowers. Um, I liked the first one better. The second one, I think I rated four out of 5 stars on the Goodreads. Um, I In the second one, we get one extra perspective, which wasn't my favorite. So, actually, I think two extra perspectives. Oh, we get perspectives that I wasn't the biggest fan of, so I lowered my rating because of that. Then I read Alan Ford Volume 3 or Issue 3, I'm not sure. Gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It's a comic book, so it's about Alan Ford, who is an agent in intelligence agency, basically, and he is really bad at his job. Then I read Seperation of Power by, I think it's by, I don't know by who. Let me. Okay, filming cut off. I'm not sure who. So I read Separation of Power, rated it I think 4 out of 5 stars. Also wasn't my favorite. It's political thriller about uh, yeah, a new director of CIA who is target of some people. I'm not even sure about the plot. It's like apparently third in a series, but you can read it as a standalone, which I did, and you don't lose a lot of information if you don't read it as a third one because you're like, yes, you don't lose a lot of the because plot goes in other direction, I think, than the first two books. So and then I read Ispričat, priču, or I think it's I'll tell you the story in English by Jorge something. I can't pronounce his surname. It's about this guy who goes to the shrink, who tells him the story to help him through his therapy, basically. I rated it 4 stars. Some stuff were interesting. Some stuff were a little less interesting. So yeah, basically, and the couple of poems I read them from are so I read a Separation of Power for mystery or thriller poems. Pinch of Magic and Alan Ford 3 were for character card of Shark, which was to read a book featuring water. And I'll tell you a story, and Vengeful were for Airman's card, which was fire, read a book with red cover. So I know this is really short. I would usually talk a lot more about books, but I did read them quite some time ago. So I don't really remember what my thoughts were. I know that I struggled through some of them. I think Separation of Power was struggled to get through, and also Ispričat is also the one with the stories. Uh, it's the shrink's office. Those two were the last two I read, and they were struggle to get through. And I read them a couple of weeks ago. I don't even remember what happened. Yeah, this down below you have my social media. I'll leave the links to um, um, some articles which cover what happened on Tuesday, the day you know the video that I posted last Wednesday, yeah, Wednesday, where I said that um I could there is a possibility of me shaking in that video. Mm, it wasn't in the video, but shaking did happen. That's why the video was a day late, and the other two were scrapped completely. I'll leave the links, I think, of New York Times article and BBC article. I think those are the ones that I found in English. But definitely links will be down below. Actually, that covers what happened area, my town and the area around it, like 3 towns where if you see pictures from Petrinia, it's like the half of or the center of the town is completely uninhabitable. They need to tear down the buildings completely, like all the center, because those are all buildings. Clean out also some parts were completely ruined. My town Sisak wasn't as bad. My school, I can go to school because my school was um, actually only damaged, but the building is really old, so we don't know when we're going to go back to school, especially with Corona and all of that. Uh, yeah, so I'll leave links to that. You have my social media and my email, so you can get me through those also, especially if I don't show up anywhere. My email, I check it twice a day if I need to. So my Twitter account is also active every day, even though I don't tweet. Um, my Goodreads isn't active every day, so that I check every couple of days. But yeah, so everything is down below. That's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.